What do you want from your board meetings? This is an important question to think about. Do you want to impress the board and manage their expectations? Do you want the conversation focused on the good news, or simply get through the meetings without too many difficult questions? I have a confession to make. As a first-time founder, many decades ago, I found board meetings emotionally exhausting. I would prepare meticulously. The deck highlighted everything we had accomplished that quarter, the customers we had won, the milestones we had reached. I genuinely believed in the future of what we were building. And that optimism found its way into every slide. But when the meeting began, the board would rarely spend any time what we had done well. Instead, they wanted to know why that customer implementation had slipped, why that promising prospect hadn't converted yet and deferred to another quarter, why the critical hiring was taking longer than anticipated, why we weren't delivering the margins that we promised. I would leave feeling completely drained. I was unheard. I was unsupported. Almost I was left wondering whether they had noticed any of the progress we made at all. Only a few meetings later did I start realizing the problem was really not the board. It was my expectation of the board. I was looking at them as my managers. I wanted encouragement. I wanted approval. Someone pleased to tell me I was doing a good job and to keep going. After all, as the founder, I was expected to remain optimistic for my team. I assumed the board was there where I could let my guard down, but honestly, that's not what a board exists for. They are not your managers, and they're certainly not your emotional support system on a sustained basis. Their responsibility is not to make you feel better. Their responsibility is to help the company make better decisions. Framed that way, it changes everything about what you should want from a board and how to conduct a board meeting. Once I stopped seeking approval, I started using the board very differently. I brought the decisions I was struggling with into the discussion, the trade-offs we were making that weren't obvious in the numbers, the risks I wasn't sure if I was seeing clearly, the patterns I couldn't yet recognize because I had never built a company at that stage before. That's where an experienced investor board member can create enormous value. They've had the experience of watching companies make the same mistakes, perhaps across dozens of businesses. They can often see around corners that founders may not be able to see. Just as importantly, I also learned when to hold my ground. No investor understands your business, your customers, your product, or the day-to-day realities as well as you do, nor do they understand it as deeply as you do. Listening carefully is a leadership trait so that you can benefit from others' pattern recognition. But that doesn't mean outsourcing conviction. Those are two different things. The board is there to judge your performance, of course, but their most important contribution is there to improve your thinking. Once you make that shift, the difficult questions from them stop feeling like criticism. It's not personal when they drill down into finding and unearthing those problems. You have to treat them as one of your most valuable parts and advisors in building your company. What is a good board meeting? It's not the one where every director agrees with you. A good board meeting is one where you leave with greater clarity and where you are challenged with questions that you hadn't thought about, where you walk away with more problems on your hand than when you walked in. A good board meeting is one where the business moves forward constructively. I hope my insights are useful to you. If you are an audacious founder with an idea to build an iconic company, please reach out to Kalaari and let's partner together.